My father used to read from the Midrash on Friday night in Chumash, but I do remember a story about my father, which I only learned at his shiva, which I always found very powerful. My father was very strict about people not talking during davening, during prayer. He's very strict about it.
He sure
And
was.
and people like to talk sometimes in the synagogue, especially when it's the Leafs playoffs and they just lost a game the night before or something like that, right? And my father would often go over to people and object to them strenuously. And apparently one time he went too far and insulted somebody. And I learned at the shiva when my father passed away that he got up the next week in synagogue, banged on the bima, banged on the podium, and said in public to the person who I embarrassed by telling too loudly to keep quiet, I ask forgiveness. And that was pretty brave and pretty courageous. So I always remembered that story from my father about someone told about my father about he in front of hundreds